So I start this video on a little bit of a sad note, for me anyway. I am having to sell the MG. So just to give you a bit of background, I bought this MG TF back in 2024. It was just after my wife and I got married, and I wanted to get us a car that we could drive on a Sunday, but also give me a car to work on, a bit of a project car so that I could learn new skills. It's done exactly that for me. We've had some great trips in it. We've driven to Hamburg. We've driven around lots of different places. On a Sunday, it's been a great Sunday car. However, our family is growing, and my wife is now pregnant with our first child. So we need something that has more than 2 seats. Okay, so as you can actually now see, the MG is online with all of the information here as well about it. So yeah, let's see what we get back with that, and yeah. So I'm on my way to the MG now to take the photographs for the interested buyer and for any other interested buyers. So just a few more photographs of the underbody, the wheel arches, and also the interior as well. Absolutely fine, you know, they're in perfect condition, so I'm able to take those. I will also take a video of the car running, getting up to temperature, so that should also help with people interested wanting to come and see it. I am sad about doing this. I really didn't want to sell the MG, but as I mentioned, there's only 2 seats in it, and with a third person on the way, it's very difficult to then keep something which I know is really not going to get much use. Trying to think more with my head than my heart, but it's going to be sad to see it go when it does eventually go, but I'm just doing everything I can now to make sure that buyers are reassured that they're not going to be buying something that's going to fall to pieces. Got a huge folder of information about it. I managed to get the certificate of where it originated, what line in the production it was, and all of the information in terms of colour code and interior. So yeah, off we go. So here it is, the MG TF, still looking nice and dry. That is not water, that is just some form of, I don't know, stain, but yeah, it's nice and dry. I didn't have the car cover on it for a while, so you can see here, nice and dry, so everything's looking really good here still. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the bonnet open, connect the battery up and turn it over and video that. I'm going to take some other photos and videos of around the car, and then we're done. But look at this snow. It is relentless. It's been here now for well over a month. I'm tired of it now. I just want it to go. So anyway, let's get the MG. Oh, there it is. Let's get the MG going, and yeah, come back. Here we are underneath the bonnet. Oh, look, there's no engine. Yes, so everything's here still got a full-size spare wheel, anything that's ever been used. I'm not sure if it's original, but it's a bit dirty in here, but no signs of anything living in here, which is good. Look, you've got the information down there, which is good. One horn. You can see how new the tops of these struts are. Good, connected up. Right, so the battery is on. You can see the light there. That is the immobilizer light, so it will just make this noise. So I have to turn the immobilizer off. Oh, and then let's see if she starts. Check it's not in gear. Oh yeah. Now I did have the battery off the whole time it's been in here, so battery should be absolutely fine, it shouldn't be draining. So yeah, happy about that, but that's good. I'll let it get up to temperature now, take some videos on my phone so I can send to the potential buyer, yeah, and then do some more checks, take some more photos, we'll go from there. Okay, so we're about to get up to temperature. As you can see, everything's looking good so far. There's a bit of moisture coming from the exhaust. You can maybe see here. But yeah, that's normal. It's been sitting for a while. It's -1 degrees here today, so yeah. Like the day it did when I put it in here. All the oil's looking good, so yeah, I'm very happy with that. Now we're just gonna wait for it to get up to full temperature, which is just below the middle mark there, so just below 90 degrees. And then I think we call that a win. I've taken all the photographs, I've taken a lot of photographs, a lot of videos on my phone, so I can send the potential buyer WhatsApp later with all of that in. Yeah, so all is looking good in here as well. That there is to ensure that there is no mold that can grow in here, because it's a dehumidifier, non-electric one, so it's just a bag of salt basically to absorb all of the moisture in the air. It has done its job. There's not much water in there, but there is zero mold in here, especially on the steering wheel where it usually lives. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. As I said before, I'm really sad to see it go. It's just in such a great condition for a 22-year-old car. Mechanically it's sound. You know, the Rover engine, the K-Series engine always gets a bad rap, but honestly, if you just maintain it, it's really good. There you can see now we are holding at temperature. I'll leave it like this for about 10-15 minutes, take a video of that for the potential buyer as well, and then yeah, we can put her away again until maybe a buyer wants to come and see her, or whether we get it out. But I cannot get it out at the moment with all that snow there. It's only got summer tyres on it, so yeah, I think if I got it out, I don't think I'd be getting it back in.
Okay, so I've now finished cleaning the MG, ready for potential buyer coming on Thursday. It's nice and shiny now. Put a bit of detail prep on there as well, just to give it a little bit of shine. But yeah, it's looking really good. Okay, so that's all done. On my way back home now, so I can send the photos and videos to the potential buyer. And that's the Ateca beeping at me because I need washer fluid and fuel. So I'll do that as well.
So you joined me about a week, 2 weeks later? Is it 2 weeks? Probably 2 weeks later, since I was here last taking the photos and videos for the potential buyer for the MG. Yeah, the buyer did come, agreed to come and see. Unfortunately, wasn't what he was looking for. Didn't know much about the MG TFs, so I think they're more of a enthusiast's car, or I've seen a lot of first-time buyers buy them, etc. They're fun little summer cars. So, but yeah. But anyway, I'm here today to change the discs and pads on the back. The one on this side, I think, is I had to take them off last year when I changed the roll bar bushings, and when I put them on, I think something got caught in the disc pad on the back of this caliper, and when I started driving it, was this horrible crunching noise. Yeah, and when I inspected it before Christmas last year, before I did the last service, there was a lot of scoring on it, so it definitely needs changing. So that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, I'm in the garage where the MG is. I've had to close the door because last week the snow disappeared. This week it's back, and it's really cold. So yeah, I've decided to shut myself in the garage. I've got a bit of artificial light, so hopefully, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. So you can tell this car's been inside most of its life because none of the bolts are ever rusty. So I've loved working on this car. Now I've changed a lot of brakes recently, but I'm going to try and set myself a record time. I think the quickest I've done just two sides before is in about 2 hours. So I've already been at this for about 20 minutes. So let's see, we've got an hour and 40 minutes to beat. Hopefully I can do it in an hour and a half. This is still the first side, so see. Okay, so I've just about finished changing them both now, just finishing the last bits up, and then that's it, it's done. And I did it within an hour. It's not bad. But that grinding noise I mentioned, I had to, as I mentioned, I had to take the brakes off last year when I had to change the bushes for the roll bar. And at the time I thought, the pads and the discs were all right, I didn't need to change them. But ever since I changed the back, I kept hearing a grinding every time I was braking, and I couldn't understand why. I'm a complete amateur. I installed the brake pad the wrong way around. It scored. Can you see? It scored really bad. I'm not going to make that same mistake.
So I had to change the discs and pads on the back of the MG-TF as I need to get the car a new inspection certificate, or TÜV here in Germany, or MOT in the UK. I haven't been very successful so far with inquiries about the MG-TF, but hopefully a new inspection certificate should generate some new interest. You now join me on my way to take the MG to its inspection.
Okay, so it's very early in the morning, that's why you can't really see me very well, but I'm off to take the MG now to the inspection, to the TÜV. I've got my lucky MG hat on today, so hopefully everything's going to be alright. You saw me there, I had to give the battery a little bit of a boost. It's been sitting here for a while now, so yeah, so let's see. Hopefully we get a good result later. I'm not expecting there to be anything, so I'll be very surprised if there is, but yeah, let's see. So, next day for me, after I took the MG to get its inspection yesterday, yeah, unfortunately it didn't pass. There were some silly things that I thought, okay, I understand, but were they really necessary? For instance, the front wheels and the back wheels apparently were the wrong way around. I've never heard of that. Somebody ever heard of that? I mean, please put it down in the comments if you have, because I've never heard of that. I looked at the tyres. There's nothing on there that says front only, rear only, so I'm not sure what that is. Secondly, there was a light out for the number plates. I did check them, but unfortunately it's these things, when you're, I don't know, maybe I went over a bump and something came loose. I mean, they said that it's working now, and I did check it when I picked it up, and they said it's working now, so it's fine. They also said that the rear calipers were a little bit stiff, and the one on the left, so for me it would be the driver's side, was the stiffest, was the one that had the most resistance. I did jack it up last night and check them both. So according to the specifications online, you should be able to turn it and it should go through 1 to 3 revolutions, so 360 degrees, 1 to 3 times. The right one just made it past 1, but the left one, which I said was bad, unfortunately it's not. So yeah, I had a look at a maintenance kit and a kit to try and sort of bring them back to life. But at the end of the day, it's just as much as just replacing them. So I'm going to replace them both and put all new guides and pins in there, new bolts and everything. So hopefully we can take it for a retest within a month for free, which is good, which is different to the UK. In the UK you only get a week, but in Germany you get a month, which is really good. So we can take it back for a free retest. We'll end the video here. Unfortunately it's not the nice finale I wanted, but there will be a follow-up video obviously when I'm doing the calipers, and also then when I retake the photos and put it back online. So there will be a follow-up to this, but for now I thought it'd just be good to give you an idea of where we currently are. It's currently sitting out there under its cover. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey so far. We'll get into the next one, hopefully get this thing sold. I don't want to sell it, I love it, but as I said, you know, it would just not get driven, so I'd rather somebody else would want it. So yeah, if you're interested in it as well, please feel free to comment. I'll send you an email address if you comment, and yeah, happy to get in contact with you and let you know more about it. But yeah, thanks for this one. See you soon.